Good evening everyone. Welcome to Network Architect channel, and I request everyone to kindly join my channel so that whatever new technology comes, from my best effort I will ensure that I'll be able to give some inputs or some slide which will be helping you to understand the technology. So today we are here to discuss more about cyber security, which is very important in our daily life today. And we want to ensure that today we have to protect our digital world. Otherwise everything is on cloud, everything is on system, network, internet. So we deal with multiple datas, we deal with multiple information, and those data are floating on the internet. So we need to ensure that everything is protected. So we will discuss more about the practice, how to protect the computer system, network data, and program from the digital attack. So if we don't protect from the unauthorized access, our data will be leaked on the internet and somebody can misuse those data and make us in the problem. So I'll go to the next slide. In this slide we'll discuss more about what are the essential cybersecurity solutions and best practices we need to follow so that we will ensure that the data is secured. So the first thing what we need to do is the strong authentication. As we all use the password in our daily life, but here we need to ensure that strong authentication, like the password has to be multi-factor authentication, which we call as MFA, and it should not be a basic password, so the hacker cannot enter to the data if it is a multi-factor authentication. Like it will take much more time to crack those passwords and your data will be secured. This is the objective of multi-factor authentication. As you all know that nothing is 100% secured, but we have to try our best to make the best practices so that no unwanted user can access the data on internet or through pen drive or through any mode of like when they steal the data. So they cannot steal your data if you have a strong authentication. The second thing is regular updates and patching. Like if you update your firmware, if you update your patches, if you update your system and ensure that the system is up to date, then you are ensuring that your entire system is up to date, which keeps the software and system current to fix the vulnerabilities. And the third one is firewall and next generation antivirus. So we need to ensure that the network is connected through firewall, and protection barriers against malicious software has to be enabled in the firewall so that no malicious software can run on your network and it will protect from that. Also we need to implement the data encryption, which is very important, because if we implement data encryption, then we are securing all the sensitive data in our network. And also the most important thing which we'll discuss in slightly little bit more in detail, that is endpoint detection and response, which we call EDR in cybersecurity terms. Advanced monitoring and rapid threat containment for devices. So the comprehensive cybersecurity measures which we need to ensure, like employee training and awareness. We have to do the regular employee training and awareness and educating all the user to ensure that what is the meaning of cybersecurity, how it works, what is phishing. So there are many things in cybersecurity, so we should know, like our employee should know what is cybersecurity, how to protect the data, and what type of threats can come in the network. All these things they should be aware. So what will happen if the employees are aware about the basic things? They will ensure that the data is secured. Now the second thing is the data backup and disaster recovery. So when we implement this, we are ensuring that the business continuity and data restoration after any incident. Suppose, for example, due to some reason our data is lost. So we should have a mechanism to ensure that the data is backed up, and if any emergency happens, any disaster happens, the data can be recovered. So this all is a part of cybersecurity measures. Now the third thing is access control and least privilege. So we have 100 of users, but all the 100 users will not have the same access rights. So we need to secure that, okay, 20% of user will be accessing the admin account, 20% of users will be accessing the account department, and remaining will be handling the engineering department. So based on the user job profile, or you can say user rights, we will be giving the access. So account team cannot see the data of engineering team, because account team will be seeing the data only related to accounts. So this is all very important key points which we need to ensure in cybersecurity measures. And also the incident response planning. Suppose if any incident happened, so a predefined tested strategy to effectively handle security incidents. Suppose if any issue happens, what is your plan to address those incident? So we should have the mechanism. Also we should have the threat intelligence and monitoring. Suppose if you have a big network where 100 of router is working, firewall is working, surveillance is working, and there are multiple threats inside the network which you or me will not be aware with your naked eye. So there should be a mechanism, there should be a platform which will be monitoring all those things and will be alerting us if any threat comes inside the network. That is called as threat intelligence and monitoring. It is a dashboard where entire system, active systems, your software as well as your hardware will get the alert if any threat happens inside the network. So we discussed in the earlier slide regarding the EDR, which is very important. So EDR is nothing but the endpoint detection and response is a cyber security solution that continuously monitor endpoint devices. So when I say endpoint devices, day to day we are using the endpoint devices in our daily life, like our desktop and laptop, mobile devices like smartphone and tablet, servers, either it will be physical or virtual, then virtual machine, IoT devices, point of sale, and printers and many other things which is not there in the list also comes under endpoint devices. So EDR will be ensuring that all the endpoint device is protected. This is a very important point. So what are the key features of EDR? So it is used for real-time monitoring, for the threat detection, for the incident investigation, automated response, and threat hunting. So we discussed everything in the previous slide, and in this slide you can see the key features of EDR solution, and all these are the key features what we discussed just now. So threat detection, very important, incident investigation, all these key points we need to remember. What are the security tools, like what are the key tools for endpoint security? So if you ask me, the endpoint security tools are like antivirus, then your EDR we discussed, your firewall, encryption tools, device management solution, MDM, VTEL, and obviously the multi-factor authentication. So these are the key tools for endpoint security. And why we use EDR? What are the benefits of EDR? Suppose imagine a user unknowingly clicks a phishing email, downloaded some files, and he is not aware what he is doing. So what EDR will do is it will detect as a abnormal PowerShell behavior and the network traffic, and it will also give the alert to the security team in real time, and also it will generate the logs that this incident happened on this particular time. So it will be very useful for the admin or the network administrator to take the right decision. And if any changes happen, the network admin or the network administrator will have the rights to roll back the malicious file changes. So all these are features is available in EDR. So EDR is very compulsory in the modern network. It's a basic tool, you can say, for the cyber security. As you all know, cyber security is a very vast subject and chapter and discussion. So whatever we are discussing is a very basic, which is required for cyber security. So why EDR is compulsory for modern network security? Because of traditional security is insufficient. Endpoints are primarily attack vectors, deep visibility and contents, and faster detection and response. So all these are the key points for EDR. So thank you very much for your time, and I would like to thank everyone. And in case if you have any concern, or if you would like to discuss anything about the network, you can email me at my email ID, which is mentioned below, and I will ensure that I will be able to clear all your doubts or queries. Whatever I know, I will ensure that your concern has been addressed. So thank you very much once again for your time.